Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games. We're going to start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got the Grain Drain Total Cube, Syrup Shred Signature Sap. Who's got, that sounds like a maple syrup brand thing. We've got the Signature Sap. Jam Tax Powder Rock, Empty Groove Tip, and Exhaust. Really interesting. I mean, syrup and sap and jam are all kind of just like halfway between solid liquid, like molasses-y things. I don't know if that's like a category. You can drain, you can exhaust, like ways of getting rid of waste. I mean, exhausting something is to empty something also. You can sap something of its energy. Okay, so if you're a superhero that is able to, affect the energy of other heroes, then you can drain them, sap them, empty them, or exhaust them of their power. So it's superhero things. No, deplete. All right, I figured that would be yellow because they're synonyms. What else do we have here? Tip. Tip means so many things, like the end of something, like you can tip someone, give them extra money for their service. What else would mean that, though? There's also a lot of phrases with tip. Okay, let's hold off on tip because that's too many meanings. So syrup does not go with sap. It could still go with jam, like things you put on breakfast things, like things you might put on your pancakes, syrup or jam, or your waffles, whatever. I don't know what else you'd put on your... Probably not that. Shred. So shred did not go with the deplete stuff. When you shred something. Things your printer does, shred and jam. I don't see anything else. Darn, that would have been a fun category. Like a groove in something, or like, are we grooving? We're rocking out, we're grooving, we're shredding, like jamming. Like these are musical things, right? Things you can do with your guitar. Play music with passion. Okay. I'm really nailing these category names today. Let's see. Things you'd find on a receipt: the tax, the total, your signature, and the tip. Words on a restaurant receipt, and then syrup, grain, powder, and cube. Huh. I'm almost thinking like shapes, but not really shapes, but like forms that something can take. I'm really not sure, though. Let's see what it is. Forms of sugar. Okay, so I didn't think of sugar, but I did say it was forms something could take. So I was halfway there. Maybe give me 25% credit at least. All right. I nailed the restaurant receipt one, but the other ones, I mean, obviously the deplete one, I was just having fun. But yeah, I managed to get the words in perfect without and I did rainbow order without really understanding exactly what the categories were. But all right. Didn't seem all that difficult today. Like I don't know what the red herrings were. Like there were red herrings that didn't have 4, or at least I didn't see 4. I don't know, maybe like a 2.5 today. They said 2.6, so pretty close. Let's see what the bot says. We have 609,000 games, 71% solve rate, 2 out of 5. Makes sense to me. It's interesting. Equal number of people who got it perfect and people who completely failed. Didn't get a single category. Or no, sorry. That's just 4 mistakes. That's not completely failed. Rainbow order was really common, 1 in 15. All right. So first, people are getting yellow first easily. Not many are getting purple first, as usual. And then second is really split. Really, really split for second. Like blue and green are pretty similar in difficulty, I think. And then ever, if you're losing, you're missing purple and you're missing green. Interesting. So if you just don't know those like music terms, I suppose, like guitar, rock guitar terms. All right. Tax can go with deplete for sure. So I got lucky on yellow a little bit. Shred, I could see putting shred in this, but it feels a little different to me. Grain, syrup, jam, and powder. So this is people thinking like breakfast, I think. Grain, cube, powder, rock, like shapes. Yeah, okay. I see the red herrings now. I just maybe got a little lucky with yellow, actually, because I definitely could see tax going in with yellow. So you have to kind of notice the receipt one or get lucky. Cool. All right. I'm not really going to look at the rest of these. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword for Thursday, November 14th. One of 1,077 in the first single volume edition of The Lord of the Rings. I'm thinking like minutes, or I mean, it's a really long trilogy. Scenes? I don't know what's 4 letters long. We're gonna have to skip that. Clickable symbol, an icon. With 3 down, slangy aspirations for a group of friends. Not sure yet. Throws hard, like chucks. Like, it's gonna end in S, but I don't know what word they want. Voting counterparts of nays, yays. I think it's YEA, is it? Arouse as interest. I'm not sure yet. Maker of car models like the MDX and TLX. Is it Acura? I think that fits. Okay, what is our slangy aspirations for a group of friends? Still not sure. All's well that ends well. Okay. So much for getting the S. I would have gotten ends anyway. Like a kindergartner on the first day of school, maybe? Shy? Okay. One of 1,077 in the first single volume. Cake, take, pain. I'm not sure what they want there still. Ooh. Slangy aspirations for a group of friends. Huh. Can't even think what word goes here. Throws hard. Uh-oh. Arouses interest. Is shy wrong? Like, shy makes a whole lot of sense. What throwing hard? Hurls. Hurls. Okay. Oh, pique your interest. Squid? Squad? Squad goals. Oh, they're talking about the... I kept thinking about the movie. They're talking about the book. 1,077 pages. It's an entire trilogy, and it's about the length of a single Brandon Sanderson book. It's pretty funny. All right, it's... let's see, page icon I got. Squad goals. I don't know how I would come up with that on its own. Probably you're not supposed to. Hurls, I should have thought of a little better. Yays, at least I spelled right. Okay, I think I covered everything else. Well, how'd you do? Let's do Strands for November 14th. Today's theme is name of the game. Well, the name of the game is Strands. Probably not that. Let's see. I'm going to look around the edges because I'm not sure what we're looking for right now in terms of theme. I see CLA. Scale? Scalar? I wonder what scale would do. I'm going to hold off for just a moment. Why do I see like peacock? Huh. I think peacock must lock in. It does. But why? I mean, peacock is the NBC streaming service, but what would that have to do with games? Name of the game. Interesting. I'm going to see it. Well, if scale locked in, we'd have that CLU. Here, let me tap it in so it doesn't lock. We'd have CL, and then we'd have to go with U or O. Cloud. I'm not seeing what that would be. And I don't understand why scale would have to do with peacock. What game are we talking about? More animals or more streaming services? Or neither? I might as well just try scale. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to lock in, but that's okay. GE is maybe an ending? Rouge? Didn't think so. I want to look around where peacock locked in, because often you can find another word that hugs it. Cluggy. Luge? That's not even how you spell luge. Still, I'm more confused than I was before I found a word, to be honest. What else can we do here? I'm sure it'll come to me at some point, right? Drat. Star? I feel like Star is like part of more like network TV stuff. Why would it be the name of the game? Are these like networks that play sports? Like sport? Do we have sport anywhere? No, not that I see. Not SPs though. Splup. Green? I did not think green was going to lock in, but there it is. Green and peacock. Oh, clue. Clue pieces, clue something, clue. The game Clue. I think in UK they call it Cluedo. Clue Right, well, we've got Professor Plum here. So these are the people, right? In Clue. It's gonna be. Do we have Cardinal or something? It's Clue. Suspects. Clue suspects. There we go. Mustard. Colonel Mustard. It's been so long since I played Clue. Cleo? No. Two names left. It's got to end in HID, right? Orchid and Sturlack. Stir. What is it? I just got to unscramble this in my head. Scalert? So scale was close. I used most of the letters of one of them. Trelax. Sturkle. I can't think what it is. Scarlet. There we go. Okay. Got it. Had a bit of a carousel moment at the end there. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do?